Okay, friends, hello once again. Hello, both YouTube and Twitch. Hello once again. It seems the more we try, the more the plugin just keeps crashing the stream. We're gonna uninstall it. We're gonna uninstall it, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But it's not the time to fix it right now, it seems. Doesn't work. Doesn't work with the plugin. Stream just dies. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, welcome back. If you're seeing this in VOD format, nice to see you guys. I am back from my one-day break on the 17th of May. I celebrated Norway's National Day yesterday and drank alcohol for 16 hours straight, starting at 8 a.m. And I went out with Janik and a couple of friends. We went to some parties. It was great. Now we're back to Deep Dip, and people have made massive progress. Currently, Hazard is on a run up at floor 13. He might have fallen. We will join the server and check. But overall, people have gotten to floor 13. I'm still at floor 11, soon 12. And we gotta get going. Over 123 hours played. 103 hours, 40 minutes is what the current timer is supposed to be at. Now let's see Hazard. Yeah, he is still up there. Floor 13. This is the start of floor 13. And we will see how he gets along. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you had a blast. Yes, 17th was really fun yesterday. It was a great time. Met so many streamer friends too. Norwegian streamer friends. Is Hazard live? No, he's not live streaming this. He's just playing on the server. What happened to the stream? It crashed. After trying to install the height plugin once more. So I had to uninstall it. I had to uninstall it once more. No, I don't know what it is. And the stream should be about climbing, about beating the map. It's not a troubleshooting stream. But what you need to know is that Hazard here is soon at record height. Record height is 1487. Record distance, though, is a few jumps further. So, but he's been through this a couple of times already. And, yeah. What is going on? I have 1 billion advertisements on my screen. So this is the height record here, tied. But the floor now continues at a lower point, so it looks a bit weird. It's the same on floor 11, where you hit like a really high point early on the floor. But then you can reach way further without getting a new PB on the leaderboard. The line side video made yesterday was super interesting. I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it. Minus 75. Joint world record distance, yeah. Minus 83? Oh no. How's the hangover? Actually not that bad. It's weird. Because I did the maths on it, and I think I had... It just keeps stacking. I think I had about 7 or 8 liters of alcohol yesterday. In total. From 8 a.m. to midnight. So I am very surprisingly in shape. My body is tired, but yeah. It was a long day. Your math is wrong? No, I don't think so. Beers in Norway are 4.5%. And I think that lines up pretty well. $4.7, yeah. Okay, if you want to be. Dude, this looks impossible. This looks impossible. This is the 4th time that bounce has not worked. No, what? What's going on here? Could you drop to this? No, this also looks stupid. But I don't know why this is here if not for being used. Somehow. Okay, guys. We're gonna start driving, I think. Hazard is going in circles. And it's exciting to watch, but I want to get back to climbing myself. I want to get back to driving. Let's get on the map. Let's do some climbing. We already watched this for about 30 minutes before the stream crashed. So, we've been watching it a while. So let's start playing. Let's get back into the groove. Get some good runs. Oh, it now says my PB height is 1487. That is not true. Maybe that's how it bugged last time. It took someone else's height as my record. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Goal height, yes. Personal best height, 1252. That's the number people are used to seeing. Let's put that there. Okay. And then, one more thing. Yeah, I gotta quickly do the thing David asked me to do. What was the setting he wanted me to add? 1 second and then we'll drive. 1 second. But very nice to see you guys back. The plugin is enabled, David, so it should be all good. Let's keep driving. Also gotta quickly... That's okay. Boom. Boom. Start timer. And let's go. Good luck. Thank you so much for the good luck. It's so nice to be back, guys. I've seen so many posts about my declining mental health. But truly, I don't feel that overall stressed out or tilted. But I think what people see is like the worst moments and not most of the good moments. Because it truly is fun to challenge yourself, and you're gonna hit some valleys and some peaks. But overall, I'm doing great, and it's very exciting to have such a big event to compete at the level I'm playing at. I feel good about my performance. Where's the player tracker on the left? So that plugin is the main culprit that has been crashing my stream every time I install it, without failure, by the way. And the moment I uninstall it, things are fine. So I don't know what's going on, but when plugin installed, PC crash. When plugin uninstalled, PC work. so I uninstalled it. I just uninstalled it. It doesn't work for me right now. And I am not going to spend Deep Dip 2 solving a tech problem when we already have a working height tracker. And a more simple one, but a working one. If you want to see leaderboards, you can just go to deepdip2.com/leaderboard and you see everyone there. Nice and easy. Not gonna lie, I'm happy it wasn't the driver's fault. Could still be. I mean, that's when things really started going wrong. So it could still be. I don't know if I successfully downgraded drivers. Because, like, if you downgrade drivers, do you somehow have to uninstall the previous drivers, or does that do that for you? Because I think I might have gotten something wrong there. But anyway. You have to... Yeah, so I didn't uninstall the previous one. I'm pretty sure. Has it close to the bounds? That's cool. But we're driving now. Now we're driving. Now we're not watching. Go check it out on Villa's stream. I think he's casting it. But it's like in the past when people hit height records. Like, there was a time when it was exciting to watch someone on floor 5 because that was unexplored. But we just gotta drive there ourselves. There's a time I'm like, whoa, you gotta watch Elcon. He's on floor 9 right now. The headlines of today become the firewood of tomorrow. So we just gotta drive. Get up there ourselves. He dead turtled? Okay. Rip. Still really impressive though. Really, really impressive. Ah. Clipped. Pretty sure this is the first time I caught you live. It is your first message, so probably Lynx the cat. Thank you for stopping by the stream. We're not formen. How's the shape? How are you feeling? Feeling pretty good. Like what I said earlier is I just feel like I have exerted my body physically. Like I'm just physically tired, but no headache, no like brain rot. But let me tell you, I don't usually get that bad hangovers. High metabolism gang in chat might relate. But I honestly usually feel pretty fine when I wake up after a night out. Because I think my body just burns the alcohol out of my blood very quickly. I think it's just like good stats. Because you're young? Well, that might have something to do with it. This is the first time I'll ever do this route. It's a backup if you... I don't even know. I mean, it exists, but I've never used it. It's a backup route. As I clip the light. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait for 67 seconds for the screenshot. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait for it. Don't pre-type. You gotta wait, you gotta wait. It's almost there. Oh my god, oh my god. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. It's happening. Rip. Timer bugged. Timer bugged, guys. I'm sorry. It just skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what happened. No. I had the camera ready. I had my mom bring out the camera. Fix it? Yeah. Sorry. Someone said, lies, your mom is over here. And if this guy is not watching my stream with sunglasses on, then I don't know who is. He's got shades. How was your Norway 4th of July? You know, it's funny because I met a lot of Americans actually that were like, yeah, our Norwegian friend told us this was the greatest party and we had to come out. And they looked like they were having a blast. It was nice. First had like a nice breakfast with... I mean, it was a royal breakfast, I tell you. People brought different, like the guests brought different types of food. So we had like, there was, I mean, scrambled eggs, there was different types of ham, grapes, there was potato salad, there was cake, carrot cake, brownies, bagels. I mean, it was just an overflow of food. Berries, it was nice. Champagne. And then we went to this huge party, which was honest, it was good, but it was honestly a bit bad because of the heat. Like the piece of clothing I was wearing is made of wool, and it's several layers of wool. And a lot of others have the same thing. Bunad. But it was 25 degrees Celsius, which in Norway is a lot. And so a lot of people at this party was outdoors in the sun, were just sweating profusely. And there was no good way to get water except one water fountain at the event. So on the day that everyone like supposed to celebrate and drink and have fun, the line to order beers was quite short. And the line for water was like the entire stadium's length. It was just, yeah, like being in the desert. People would just dying of thirst. And then I bought the world's most expensive hot dog. It was a lame, very average hot dog, and it cost me $6.5. So there was that. That was, you know, an experience. Hot dog in a bread, $6.5. Which is, whew. Like, that's that's 3 primes even. Like that. I'm sorry whoever used their prime and thought it would go to something useful, and it went to 1 hot dog. Not even that. But yeah. Then we went back here, had more beers and some drinking games and stuff, was nice. Then we went to a streamer friend's place and played beer pong. And Danny's gonna have his own version of this when he goes back to Denmark, but I get first dibs on telling the story since I'm streaming first, so let me tell you, I just beat Janik in beer pong, despite him playing a tournament every Thursday and having won a tournament in a pretty big bar in Denmark. Played at the streamer friend's house and I won. Which doesn't happen too often. But it was quite a nice victory. Now he will say, oh, but it wasn't real beer pong because the table was not tournament regulation. It was a higher table than usual. And he will say things like, but we didn't even have a ping pong ball. We rolled up one out of aluminum foil. And we even used a ball that was a bottle cap. It wasn't a real ping pong ball. But all I hear is excuses. I just hear excuses. Because I played with the same things and I hit the cups. So I don't know why he didn't hit the cups. It's kind of weird. But yeah, we did that. We had a massive feast at McDonald's and then we went to a bar. And that was good. It's fun. I still think it's real beer pong. Throw object into cup and you win. What's not to understand? What's the go-to McDonald's order? So, I'm very boring with this stuff, but that's the reason I go to McDonald's in the first place, is because I don't want to get surprised. Like, I just want, if I go there, it's because I want one thing, and that's just, like, give me a Big Mac, just give me some fries, give me some nuggets, just... The expected, like, perfect drunk food. You know, don't complicate it. Yeah, that is... Well, the first time I failed this, and the reason I used to not do this. It's because it gains 12 seconds, but it loses several minutes when you fail. So there's that. But okay, go back. Very simple McDonald's order. But the other day, I made myself burgers Because I saw this, and I haven't even thought about it. But do you know how thin the burger patties at McDonald's have gotten? Like, the burger itself is like a slice of paper. So, like, no, I made my own burgers because I can make them, like, this thick compared to, like, this. And it's a whole different experience. It's such a different experience. Okay, it works, it's quick when you're drunk, whatever, but... Whew. I wish there were more burger places that just made a thick one. God bless, don't look at chat. Okay, this is something I need to get used to real quick. Not streaming for 2 days, I gotta remember. Aim, look at chat in better spots. It's something to get used to. It happens, it's okay. Only the second fall of the day, but... Gotta get used to that. That's on me. Now you're hungry? I had the slowest meal I've ever had this morning. Because it was a sunny day, me and Janik, we bought a lot of stuff. Plus, we had some leftover stuff in the fridge from yesterday's breakfast. And then we went to the park. And just had like a 3-hour meal of small dishes. So it was really nice. Now I feel energized. A little breakfast, yeah. A little breakfast picnic. How's your day off? Yeah, amazing. Wait. Could work? Nope. Oh, it does. Wow. But yeah, if you ever want to go to Norway, 17th is something to experience for sure. It's a cool little tradition. Good stuff. It's funny how much of this is just muscle memory now. Like, I could probably leave this map for 3 months and come back to it and still have the exact feeling for how to do this. And it's not active part of memory, it's just subconscious, having done it so many times. The brain is pretty amazing. Thank you for the prime, Pug's Bunny. Blam. Do you ever go to D&T cabins? I actually have. That's a really cool system we have in Norway. You have, because people like hiking so much, there's a organization that builds a bunch of cabins, and you can have a membership in that organization. And these are cabins that are like very remote usually, like high up in a mountain. They'll build a cabin, and then you can just go for a hike and then sleep over at that cabin. And either you have to pay like a daily fee to stay there, you just pay 1 day, sort of like a hotel, but there's no staff, just an otherwise empty cabin. Or there's other travelers that are there. For some of them, you have membership and you can just unlock it with a key and stay there. And that's GG. And then you can leave some food if you want. Use of what's there and then keep going. It's like self-serve cabin in the middle of the mountain. And yeah, it's great. Thoughts on the sand car coming to Trackmania 2020? You know, it's like, if it happened at any other time, I'd be hyped. But I completely forgot it was happening. And now that I know, it's like... Well, yeah, but like, we're in the middle of something. Like, I want to play Desert, but I don't think I'll try it until after Deep Dip. And that might be extremely lame of me. Maybe I'll try it for like 2 hours, but I'm not, right now, just not excited for it until I've beaten Deep Dip. Ever been to the United States? I have. But only to LA and New York. If you don't want to count other airports. Only those 2 states. Oh, and Pennsylvania. Yeah. It's called California. Yeah. LA. It's the same thing. Yeah. Everyone knows what you mean. San Francisco's seething? Well, I'd also, you know, call that the same thing. Oh, good. San Diego's nice though. I've been there too. I'd say I like that more. It's like more peaceful LA. Peaceful as in not overwhelming. Whew. Ever been to Mexico? No, but I talked to some someone yesterday who had lived in Mexico, and they told me it was really nice. And that you hear a lot of stuff about it, like, oh, there's cartels and there's danger and stuff, but that it's honestly pretty overblown, and if you just stay in like safe areas, then you're fine. And that it's a beautiful country. So I might go someday. It's the same thing you hear about, like, yeah, getting getting shot when you're in America, and then for the most part you're just gonna be completely fine. It's a little bit sad because there's probably a lot of countries like this that get a bad rep, but it's only very certain parts and often not related to tourism at all. Like, I have a lot of friends who would be scared to travel to Brazil, for example. And as someone who's been there, like, and lived there when I was a kid, I don't know how my parents felt when we were there, but I did not ever really feel unsafe. Brazilian people are extremely welcoming and nice. If you stay out of the worst, like, tourist traps, then it's fine. But when you hear Brazil, like some people have a bad impression of like getting your phone stolen or something. But yeah, beautiful country. Alcon strat? Yeah, I've started doing it. It'll pay off. Falas português? Un poco. Un poquito. Te amo. Muito obrigado. Just a little bit. Very few words that I still remember. But I was quite fluent in it. Like my parents kept a lot of the works we had in school and stuff in Brazil. And looking back at it, I was writing in pretty good Portuguese, but I don't remember any of the words anymore. Because I had to take like Portuguese classes and all the math questions would be in Portuguese as well. Like, this guy buys 5 bananas and then gives away blah blah blah. How many bananas does he need? Blah blah blah. Like, this would all be written in Portuguese as well. So every... frick. Subject would be in Portuguese, and this goes down to 3 or 0. I don't remember. I think it's 0. Yeah, it's 0. Floor gang. 1169. Okay. Still a bit of derusting to do. But we're getting further each run. Forgot my setup for that. Go again. Oh, it's a celebration? Amazing, amazing. Also, it's such a fun day because you meet so many people that you know that you haven't seen in a while. Because pretty much everyone's out. So I met up with some like high school friends I haven't seen in a long time. It's really cozy. No hangover? No, pretty good. Can someone confirm? Because this has been my suspicion. That high metabolism leads to less hangover. Is this true? If you generally have high metabolism, you feel less hangover? Because I usually don't have that bad hangovers. Compared to my friends who don't have as high metabolism. Could be anecdotal. Anyway. It's because you're young? Okay. I've also heard this, and I mean, I am not a scientist. I'm a streamer. Yeah, whatever. You know, don't trust anything I say, basically. I have heard that if you take allergy meds before going to bed after drinking, it leads to a less hangover. Because what allergy meds do is they thin out your arteries, the blood in your arteries. And so it actually makes alcohol leave your system quicker as well. Side effect. I don't trust anything I say. I've heard this and I've tried this, and from what I can tell, I mean, from what I can tell, I've woken up the next day and felt great. Could be placebo, but yeah, don't listen to me. Like antihistamines. Just drink water. Water is great. But I'm glad we have so many doctors in Twitch chat to learn from. I am not a doctor, but you can trust anything you read in Twitch chat. Glad we have so many professionals. I'm actually a doctor, LOL. What's your take? We have one doctor, Alaran. This is the one person I will listen to today. Just graduated med school this month. Okay, okay. I'm listening. I'm listening. So he's graduated. What is it bad to take antihistamine to get rid of hangover? Yes or no? Does it work? You would not mix it. No, okay, okay. So he wouldn't do it. Any other doctors who agree with me? Okay. Just trying to find that, like, you know how it's like 9 out of 10 dentists? Like, this guy could be the 10th dentist, you know? This guy could be the 10th doctor. Oh. Right, gotta focus. I catch myself looking too much at chat again. Okay. $124 hours. Doesn't that beat your Trackmania Blindfold product? I think Blindfold was 126. But it's hard to remember. That was a lot, though. Brand managed to do it. And he's good at what he does. He's very good at what he does, guys. You just gotta do what works for you. Some people play in camera 3 because it works for them. Others find that more difficult. Some people read chat and find that easier. Others find that more difficult. It's about comfort. Like, if you copy all of Brent's mannerisms, you get the same headset, same chair, same camera. You look at chat the same way, you play the card the same way. That doesn't mean you're gonna do the same. Like, you might just do worse if you try to become Brent. You're probably not gonna get very far if you only focus on how to become as another person. So what works for me is to have these moments where I look at chat and then for the most part look at the game. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy idea. Like, I know when I look at the game when I climb this tower, it's like I'm pretending it's difficult, but it might actually be a little difficult to climb. I know I'm just role-playing, having to focus and stuff, but... yeah, you wouldn't believe it. It's actually a little difficult to get to the top. Should be enough. Oh. Yeah, okay, this. Knowing the speeds help. What's the best thing about Sweden? They have this chess coach that gives you free chess coaching. And so you can win $7,000 in a chess tournament without paying nothing. They also have Giflar, which are pretty good. So both of those things are pretty good. And honestly, IKEA is pretty good too. This is not gonna work though. Is it? Okay, I doubted it, and I had reason to doubt it because that angle looked horrible, but it worked. Oh. Wait a second. I think we might be entering copyrighted territory. Let me change the playlist real quick. Then we'll continue. The one pudding, thank you. Best part of Sweden is that Norway is right next door, yeah. You're close to paradise. That's a new Trackmania? Yeah, I haven't seen it. Only heard they've made progress with it, but I haven't actually seen it. Here you go. So let's fix this jump now. Oh. No, I got in my head about it. Whoa. Okay. I got in my head about it. I don't know what I was doing there. I got very confused as I was approaching it. Gotta remember remember my line. Not too bad of a fall. Procentia, thank you. It's a weird way to fall, but I essentially had to back out of that jump because I wouldn't be on my line. It wouldn't have worked if I just sunk, I don't think. Because I was too slow at that point. Looks weird. Looks like a weird way to fail, but it's fine. Go back. This is brutally difficult, right? The point I'm at right now, only about 100 people have reached. And this is less than halfway to the top point anyone's reached and about 1/4 of the map. 26%. Right now, 30,000 people have tried the map. So, yeah. It is quite difficult. The best way to understand it is to try the map yourself. But yeah, it is very hard. It is only with an extreme amount of hours that and experience that we're able to get this. All the time. Oh. A little bit too much of a release. I think I know this platform. Yeah, I've been here. Okay. I mean, I should just wait for this and then go. All right. A little bit too much on the side for the bug slide. Danny, thank you. Thank you also, Rich Sarkosh and Lafu. Ay, 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 break. Oh no. Ah, where? Yeah, we reset. Okay. 3 pretty bad falls right now. Like the first 3 runs we've done have all had 3 pretty bad falls. But it's de-rusting things like the aim for that bug slide, the jump on floor 6, just small de-rust things. Gotta get back in the groove. Okay. We will work on it. 412 here we come. Honestly though, yes. It takes a few attempts to remember, oh, that's what I looked at. Oh, that's what I aimed at. And you don't do something for 40 hours. Couple of the day, no. No, it feels like couple of days fun, but I haven't played them in a while and won't be unless there's a special event for them, usually. Like Troll Couple of the Day I find fun, but we're taking a small break from regular, just everyday couple of days. Becomes too repetitive. Like I've played over 600 in total, and I've won my fair share. I'm happy with that. This isn't repetitive at all. Well, it's an event that happens every 1.5 years, you know? Like the activity itself is repetitive. But Couple of the Day is every day for the past 4 years and nothing's changed. So, you know, it's different. It's very, very, very different. Like here we're doing a different form of competition. We're all actively striving for goal, for consistency. But Couple of the Day has been unchanged for 3.5 years, soon 4 years. Every day, one new map. So most players would rather, you know, put 200, 300 hours into this than play 1 hour of Couple of the Day. That are grinding for the top. But I think it shows like what you need for an event to work is you need prestige for winning. People need to like care about winning, and you need an incentive or reward price. Couple of the Day used to have a lot of prestige, but of course no prize. Although, you know, you could say the prize would be like a hype train when you finished and you won Couple of the Day or whatever. Like publicity, right? So as a streamer, there's great incentive to take Couple of the Day seriously. But it's kind of lost both. It's like, oh, Scrappy won another one. Which is insanely a skilled performance, but it's just like, oh. Okay, nice. Ah, Granati won, nice, you know? And then the maps are too repetitive, and here you have prestige, you have a prize pool, and you have very interesting dynamics for the competition. So it's more fresh. Even if it's the same map every single day for several hours on all streams, it still is more fresh. And so I hope Nadeo like are following Deep Dip 2 and try to think of like what makes this work, this game mode, what makes it exciting, and doing something similar themselves in the future. Doesn't have to be a tower, but some game mode with all the same incentives. Wheel clip into what is a pure disaster. Floor 3 average run. Do you see yourself getting burnt out of conventional game modes in Trackmania? No. Well, it's not burnt out, but it's just you find new things that interest you. Like when I started playing Trackmania, I used to play a lot of RPG tracks, a lot of dirt. And then I had a phase where that was what I really enjoyed. Then I started having this full speed arc, this ice arc, random map challenge arc where I wanted to get a good random map challenge PB. But you go through these phases of things being interesting. It's not that you burn yourself out, it's just like, oh, this is a new way to challenge myself to something I haven't done before. Or something I've done before but I want to get better at. But getting burnt out is probably the wrong word for it. Because Trackmania is still fun. It's just you gotta find new challenges that challenge you. Couple days rally. Might be interesting with Desert Car a couple of days, because it's probably gonna be a thing. When it releases. How do you imagine a future sequel to Trackmania 2020? There probably won't be one. I doubt there will be one. That's one of the reasons why this game is subscription based. Is to not have them make a new Trackmania game every year. But just update this game. And sustain the player base on it. I think the players are pretty happy with that. I am, at least. Like, I wouldn't be too hyped if they release, like, Trackmania 2025 instead of just perfecting this one game. But who knows? Enjoy the jumps and tricks and leaps with 1 more than 2? I think just... and it's not... Wait. I think a lot of the mappers on Deep Dip 2 built really cool floors, but sort of forgot to take into account the total equation. The messy trick in itself is cool. When combined with like 10 other plastic bounces on the way to the top, it feels a bit whack. Because plastic can just go disastrously wrong in so many ways. So a lot of the mappers had cool ideas for plastic bounces and stuff. But the overall total amount of plastic bounces is too much, for example. In my opinion. What about bumpers? Yeah, 0 bumpers on the map. 0 reactors as well, which I like. In your opinion, too much ice too? No, I disagree. There's one ice slide floor 1, and the next ice slide you do is on floor 10, no? Yeah, it's two ice slides that I can think of. Floor 1 and floor 10. Floor 3 arguably okay. Yeah, no, okay. I mean, this is ice with red color. You're right. Okay. But it's still not too bad. The amount of ice. So bobsleigh would be cool. I guess. I mean, there is this bobsleigh loop thing on floor 13 that we've seen. But not like regular bobsleigh driving. Should deep dip 3 be easier? I don't want to think about deep dip 3. I hope if they make a deep dip 3 that it's not for several years after this one. It's the quickest way to kill an idea is just to, oh, this thing was hype, let's overdo it. I mean, deep dip 2 needs to like, we first need to see how this goes, how long it takes to finish. And then literally do the Olympics, like wait 4 years. Make it the Trackmania Olympics, do it once every 4 years. Something like that. It doesn't have to be 4 years exactly, but that type of window. It's like, oh. It's fun. When it's back again. But I'd be very happy too if the mappers say this is the last deep dip we ever make. Feels like an epic final. Like, it's like you want the franchise to continue, but this is like truly just an epic map. Wouldn't be bad if it's the last one. Virtual's burned out? No, that's not it. It's just, it's so easy to take something that works and run it to the ground. It's so easy. It is probably one of the hardest things as an artist of any form is to not overdo the, like, one thing. It's very easy to ruin the thing by overdoing it. Doesn't matter, you can do Deep Dip 9, still remember how epic 1 and 2 was? Well, Deep Dip 9 would literally run it to the ground. That's what I mean. At that point, it's hard to find ways to keep it more interesting or fresh. And so either you just recycle old ideas, or you make new ideas that people don't like. Like, oh, let's do a Deep Dip with only rally car. Might be a natural thought. Or snow car, or it would be terrible. It would be terrible. People would hate it. But we'll see. We gotta not look too far ahead, guys. We have obstacles ahead of us, jumps to clear, and they're not on Deep Dip 3. We're on Deep Dip 2. So we gotta do this first. So if you hit that, you're just gone. Okay. Yeah, if you hit that pillar, you're just gone. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. It's doable. Continue from here. If I make that, I did not. I rushed it. Okay, go again. Go again. Happens. I literally got too tilted in my brain. And not tilted in like a weird way, but just like, why are we thinking about deep dip 3? Like what we're doing right now is so insane. It's hard to emphasize in any reasonable way. It feels like, oh, we're climbing Mount Everest. Now that Everest is done, let's build a taller mountain. And then climb that. It's like, what? But this is it. Like, right now, this is the journey. Could also be because it's like just fun entertainment, but trust me, there will be other events. And I think there are other events that can reach the same amount of hype and popularity and interest. That doesn't have to be deep dip. Like khaki or new things. It's a lot to learn from this event. But I think it's honestly better if people get more new ideas instead of... Because this will get boring. Like, Deep Dip 10 will get boring. Probably way before that too. You know? Good. And Kaki's different. Very different. I think if you play Kaki in TMNF, Kaki Reloaded, and Kaki Remix, that's too much for me. Like, that feels like way too much. Some people play all three and enjoy it. But that again to me becomes like, this is no longer that special. But Kaki is also different in that you don't have to climb all the way to beat the map. Like, you don't have to beat all 75 to play Kaki. You can just finish one map here and there. And it stays more interesting that way. To be fair, you've been harsh on Kaki Reloaded. It's because I don't like the event myself, Tally. I don't like the event. That's just my opinion on it. Anyone who wants can play it, have fun. It's not for me. I don't feel any obligation to say I like this event if I don't. I'm saying the same. I don't like Cup of the Day lately. I think it's become stale. When is next khaki? It's in June. June is when it starts. Okay, it's my favorite. It's actually reloaded. The TM 2021. Do you think they should include snow and rally car and khaki? Absolutely not. It's like there are things you don't add to a holy place. Khaki is a church. It's a holy place. You don't include objects that are unholy into the church. Cursed objects. Wouldn't the car switch be fun in khaki? They're patching it. It's not gonna be a thing in the game. They're patching it. First session of the day, yes. So this morning I mean I slept like 10-12 hours. Because yesterday we were drinking for the entire day on Norway's National Day. Starting with champagne breakfast at 8 AM. And then we got home around midnight. It was a long day. Long day. This is probably the most played map that I've ever played. Actually, no. I've grinded maps in the Old Trick Mania for over 200 hours. And maps that are like 20 seconds for 200 hours. Are you burnt out? No. I'm actually feeling pretty good about the map. This rumor needs to die. Like, if I'm burnt out of the map, I just won't play it anymore. But I had a 1 day off to celebrate Norway. Our independence from Sweden. It's a huge celebration. It's important to celebrate. And now we're back. Oh, good. Anyone finished already? No, the highest is floor 13. Floor 13. Yeah. So that's actually the first time I've ever done that. Oh, and this doesn't fall because this could fall to this, and then I could recover, but backwards. Yeah. Okay. Good game. You were legit worried? Don't be. Do not be. Like, I can have exclamations where it seems like, bro, the world is going under. And then I take 5 minutes and then I'm fine. I am not that invested that a fall in a racing game is enough to ruin my life. I can take it. But I do want to climb, of course. And I do use Trackmania to experience mastery, and if I then experience failure, that hurts. But it's not pain that is like everlasting. It's literally just momentary. That was stupid. And then beyond it. Floor 14? No, you're wrong. Floor 14 has not been reached. Floor 13 is world record. But people are close. People are like halfway on 13. No hangover? Pretty chill, actually. Pretty chill. Any way to play this map free to play? Not that I know of, no. You need to get the paid subscription to play user-made maps. How much did you drink? Like, me and Janik did the calculations. And yeah, about 7 to 8 liters. Throughout the entire day. So... which sounds insane, but it's 16 hours of drinking. So I was never that drunk, never puked. But exhausted. Half a liter every hour? Just about, yeah. Which, if you put it that way, is not like... He drank half a liter of beer in an hour? What? But, yeah. It's a long day. Straight up alcoholism grind. Someone said need to stop dropping at the lower floors. It's a pretty good point. But like, I think what you failed to account for is, why would you drop at the higher floors only? Like, why would you drop there at all? You get to a higher floor, you shouldn't drop there either. You should just don't fall. In all your wisdom, you forgot to account for the fact that you should just not fall at all. No matter where you are, just don't fail. One shot it? Yeah, we'll do. We'll do. No, but I have had some faults on 5 and 6 and stuff today. And also, like, a few bugs on the early floors, that's fine. But it's mostly just getting back into the groove of things. I could play for a bit more than an hour now. But it's been a lot of 5 and 6. But that's de-rusting. Just remembering the setups. Sono Jam, thank you. Where's your PB? 1252. That's middle of floor 11. Basically, last 5 jump to floor 11. But it would be fun to make it to 12 today. Is it hot in Norway right now? It's insane. Yesterday I was wearing bunad, which is several layers of wool. Like wool socks, wool like jacket, wool vest as well under the jacket. And I was just dying of sweat. Took 2 showers yesterday. Also, wool is a hard word to say. What? Wool. That sounds bad. How do you say wool in Norwegian? You say ull. Ulljakke. Wool jacket. Oh. Okay, that was a bit unlucky, but it works. What do you think of the Dune movies? I haven't seen either one. But I've seen people call me Virtual Algaib or Virtue Algaib, and I take it as a compliment. I've understood that this is a compliment. Okay, so I know how this is savable. But not if you hit this wall. Only if you hit the pillar over here. Oh. Okay, we lose. Yeah, we lose. Okay. Man, and now I remember that guy's advice about not failing. Just after I fell, I remembered how I shouldn't do that. Oh, man. I should have thought about that mid-run. Gotta learn backwards turtle. Thank you. Thank you. Well, just learn that real quick. No way to escape once you've flipped. You can flip the car back on wheels. But after failing the wall hit, you're going momentum wrong way and you lose. Unless you know an incredibly niche strategy called backwards turtle, but it's not easy. But this Twitch chatter knows it and had to tell me. How's the hangover? Actually not bad. I feel pretty good. Do you snooze and what do you think of it? I think snooze is disgusting. And I don't use it. But it might be a healthier alternative to smoking. And so if people are going to use something, then snooze is probably fine. Yo, Skunk, thank you for the $10. Says whenever you're about to fall, just don't. Will do. And Tesla Shock Troop, thank you for the Prime. God bless. Nope. Alright, I told Anna Crowley to do this, so... if she ever lands on this platform, this is possible. But difficult. And a Cromling #1 reverse driver. She should get a car that only moves forwards. Or one of those cars that has like a steering wheel on both sides. You can go forwards in both directions. Like where the trunk usually is, there's just another steering wheel. They did that on Top Gear, I think. Would solve all the problems. Ooh. Man. Silly, silly goose today. Okay. What's up? What do you get for a tier 3 Twitch sub? 1 emote extra and that's it. The only thing extra it gives is just you support more and you have a cooler badge. That's literally it. Ooh, thank you also, Unique Wisher. What about the sense of superiority? See, I'm not actually trying to sell you into it, because it is, like, compared to just using a Prime or being a regular sub, for you, not a great deal. But some people still want to do it, so it's there. Bad Burn TV, thank you for the Prime, thank you also Raptor. I saw someone on Reddit said I call too much for Primes. The comment went something like, bro, I really want to watch Virtual Climb Deep Dip, but every 10 minutes he will mention Twitch Prime and I just can't listen to it anymore. I'm so glad there are other Trackmania streamers that don't mention Twitch Primes. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry, but it works. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. It's the same type of person that's mad at ads and says like, bro, I don't get why companies spend so much on advertising, because ads have never worked and will never work on me. It's the exact same type of person. But look, if I just ask like nicely and I ask genuinely for your Primes, there's a couple of people that use Prime and it supports the stream. So this guy can watch free content and doesn't have to. Like that, I don't see the bad thing. Content free and Twitch Prime free. Plus. Has long to take to reach floor 7? It only takes 15 minutes of good driving. Do you guys think ads work on your chat? One for yes, two for no. See, I've never seen an ad for a product and thought, I have to buy that right now. Very rarely do I see that happen to me. But what happens is when I need that product, when I actually need the product at the end, then I remember where I've seen it in an ad. I think that's the difference. It's not in the moment like, oh, I must consume. But it's maybe like a year later when I actually need to take my car to get it EU certified. And I'm like, oh, this place does that. Okay, cool. Recently I had like a small pebble hit my windscreen in my car. So I had to get that fixed. And then I remember seeing an ad for that a long time ago. And then I went to that place. But everyone thinks they're like immune to ads in the ways that, but no, I don't think so. Right? Else, why are they spending billions? You have bad memory? Bad memory is one thing, but it still sticks with you to some degree, I think. Does Neuralink have ad block? Isn't that the dystopian future everyone's worried about? When they start adding ads to that chip. So you just walk around and you see ads in your field of vision all the time. That's the purest dystopia. You get like a banner of ads on your vision. Good. You think immortality could ever be achieved? I don't think so. I think it absolutely would not be something everyone had access to if it ever became a thing. So the people that are spending billions trying to find out if they can do that will not just share it with you. They will not. Although I think the Egyptians got close. I think they should build more pyramids to follow the footsteps of the Egyptians and the road to immortality. Because if they do, you know, we might get more cool pyramids and stuff. I think Khafra was onto something. Egypt maxing. I feel like a modern pyramid was cool. Have you seen the base pro shop in the middle of the US? I don't remember the state, I'm sorry. Kansas? No. Also, guys, blame English. I'm saying the word base as base. No matter what context. The fish is called the base. My editor is called base. Music has a base frequency. Sorry. Blame English. Not my fault. Based. Thank you. Say climb? Yeah, the climb has to be. I'm sorry. I'm not climbing the map. I'm climbing. It's more fun to say climbing, no? Like, we're climbing pretty well today. Man, I don't know what to eat for dinner. I think I'll have salmon. How about colonel? But that's literally the military trolling to see if you obey them or not. Like, they named the high-ranking officer with such a bullshit spelling, and then they check if the privates actually, like, respect them to say it wrong. Like, that's just straight-up trolling. It's like, we are bullshitting you and you're gonna still listen. What floor do you feel like you comfortable get to? Honestly, like, floor 11. It's not uncomfortable to drive there. It's just some tricks that I'm failing now due to a little bit of derust. I haven't played the map in like 40 hours. So, I'm noticing. But once I get over that, should be 11 every run. Like last stream, I had 3 runs to 11 in 3 hours. It's really not that hard to get there. Just gotta get back in the flow. Oh, we're bouncing off. Guys, I'm gonna stop doing that. Yeah, I think I'm done trying that strategy now. Right now, it's just not worth it. It's the third fall in it today. It's just not worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that. With my current consistency, it's not worth it. Thought about doing a personal challenge on the early floors to prevent you from getting burnt out. Adding anything that becomes like trying to drive fast or trying to whatever, it just causes me to drive worse. Like, autopilot is amazing. The only thing that prevents me from driving good on the early floors is if I look too much away from the game. But adding anything that like I don't lose to boredom right now. So I don't feel burnt out. Why do you think Bren uses more first-person camera than you? It's gonna shock you, but he's a different person with different camera perspective that he likes. This also might shock you, but he uses different keybinds. What do you think that is? It's shocking stuff. Isn't Brad on controller? Yes, which is also different. More proof that we're not the same person. Teach, think of the prime. Now, cameras is just mostly just preference, and what you play on is just preference. What ultimately decides your performance on this map, and performance in general, is just game understanding plus how precise you are. Certain things. All the rest is preference. Your prime will probably be available again before I finish the map. I mean, we'll see. I have trips I need to go to in June. Which I already booked because it's like, yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm not done with this until DreamHack happens. There's no way this is happening when TwitchCon is happening, right? Like, we're done by then, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. Were the Ben comments also a thing in Deep Dip 1? So what I've noticed is it's mostly new people. Like, people who watched Trackmania for a while, they know how good all the players are, Bren and everything. But new people coming in are like, I don't know, they're excited about the event, which is a great thing. But I feel a lot of them are trying to pit us against each other. In some, like they just have to compare everything we do. What input device, they have to compare the cameras, they have to compare every single line. Every single height reached, every single fall. And it's like, yeah, we're two different players. He is current world champion. He is very good at the game. Endless respect. But I'm also going for my climb. And so I don't need to hear about every single jump he does. I know the guy. Met him in person. Great guy. Or at least they're not shipping streamers, bro. Every time I stream with a person of the opposite gender, the very same chatters are like, whew. Not very mature. But yet, when I stream with Janik, there's no shipping comments. And yet, this is a man I've kissed many times on the mouth. But all as a joke. It's just what best friends do. Just good friends kissing each other, yes. The socks were on, yeah. Had I become best friends with virtual asking for myself? So you see that blue icon with a crown? Next to your name. You are just a few clicks away from best friend status. It's a very simple recipe. We're not using the plugin anymore. The plugin crashes my PC without failure every time I install it. Crashed my PC earlier today when I reinstalled it too. Try it again. Smart man. Just keep crashing PC. It'll be a massive viewing experience. Has anyone segmented finished the whole thing? We aren't allowed to play it in segments. So no. We have to climb up to our best spot we've reached. Try one jump further for the first time. If we fail that, climb all the way back up only to try it again. But I suppose you could say the mappers combined have all played their segment, proven it's possible, and that's when they uploaded the map. But none of the players competing have gotten beyond floor 13. It's the highest so far. Good. What do you think of what you've seen on floor 12 and 13? I've seen both floors now. 12 doesn't look that bad. 13 looks bad. 13 looks very bad. 13 might be the hardest floor yet. Harder than 11. But floor 11 is already very difficult, so. To me, when I scouted it, it looks harder than 11. The shortcut might make it slightly easier and alleviate some difficulty, but it's still going to be very difficult. 3 easiest floors, 0, 3, and... I don't know what the third one would be. 0 and 3. Maybe 4, maybe 1. I think 1. 0, 3, then 1. Saying 10 is insane. So if this has been asked before, how was National Holiday yesterday? It has, but all good. It was really fun. Lots of alcohol and friendships. Good. You're really consistent at 10 given your attempts at it? That's true. But for the average player, like what helps with 10 is that I'm good at ice physics in general. But an average player has never done a good ice 360. Region man struggles to count again. Oh no. Like, what's consistent for me will not be for newer players. Is this a fast run? Very clean so far. $7.15 up here is pretty good. Good at ice because you're from the north? No. There's just hours of experience. Played a lot of ice maps. Good evening, hope you had a fun yesterday. Yeah, it was really great, Sludge, thank you. Now we're back to the grind. Will be for the next while, there's nothing I have to take a break for a while. Okay, I'll do it, wait. Okay, a little bit more diagonal, I think, and just a little bit slower. And so we've had couple of runs already, but they only got to floor 6. I've had some rust on the map, honestly. After not playing it for nearly 2 full days. Good. Don't miss this. Pretty fast. Alright, let's fix this now. Good. Yeah, it's fine. We just back it up. Good. Good. How did you learn so much about the pyramids? Genuine interest for over a year. Watching a lot of stuff and just, yeah, seeking out information about things I was curious about. Stuff like, how did they build it? If you search for that, you find a lot of sources, a lot of people with different explanations, and then you gotta discern what you think might be people's own idea versus like the most logical idea. You like ancient history in general? I do. I find it very fascinating. How did they build them? Whatever they did, a lot of effort had to have been used. It's very impressive that they did. Oh! Okay. That looked very stupid. My right tap got cancelled. It's not a big fault. Like, I kept holding down right arrow, but it didn't press right anymore. Yeah, you can learn anything about, a lot about anything if you're just curious about it. Ever looked into water erosion on the Sphinx? Yes, and I believe it's just caused by rainfall and natural flooding patterns of rain. Because the Sphinx is built on a hill, so if it rains on top of the hill, the water's going to go down the hill and over the walls of the Sphinx enclosure. It doesn't have to be 10,000 years old to explain the water you see on the walls. What else would it be? Well, people argue that you measure how much rainfall there is in Cairo, in Egypt. Or to be more specific, at Giza. And you say, okay, it rains this much per year. These patterns take this much rain to, occur. How many years of rain do you need? And it's like, oh, we need 10,000 years of rainfall, but that doesn't make sense because they're said to have built the Sphinx 4,000 years ago. There's a mismatch between the number you get and the patterns you see. But if you take into account what I said, that it's not just rain, it's more localized because the water flows over the wall in natural patterns, then it makes more sense. And besides, like the area with the Sphinx, already around 5,000-6,000 years ago, would have been underwater. Like the Nile River used to run basically right there. Further back in time. So they would have had to have built it underwater. Which is a hard thing to explain if you want the 10,000-year-old Sphinx. What about Göbekli Tepe? Göbekli Tepe is fascinating, but there are sites that are even older that are arguably more fascinating now. Like Göbekli Tepe, when it was found, was a huge outlier, but in the same region of Turkey, they found like Kahraman Tepe and even older sites. So I think Kahraman Tepe, for example, is just as fascinating, if not more fascinating. But all that stuff is really, really cool to me. This does not land, I don't think. Yeah. Uh-oh, dead turtle angle. We're gonna have to hope this glides off in a good way. That looks like floor 4. That was, yeah, I'm just not side enough. Okay. This one would not be that bad if it lands. Oh. Wonderful. We're still gonna wait for this, because it might drop. I might glide across the booster into the water, actually. This is how plastic works. Yeah, it looks like it. This doesn't lose speed. So it'll at least not go all the way. I think. Just need 1 pixel of water wheels and you flip here, but ooh, it's losing speed. Yeah, should be fine. Oh. Okay, well that is unlucky. It was about to flip. No, give me... Wait. Oh, I could have done something really cool here. Oh, maybe? I'm not gonna bother with this too much. If it goes to the left, that's the way it goes. But yeah, I could have gone to the... I could have flipped the momentum and gone to the right. And then survived that. But it was just perfectly face planning. Almost like the floor 11 save we had the other day. But guys, it seems so punishing, right? Oh, I fell from floor 7. I have to drive all... It's 15 minutes. Like, it's not a far fall. 15 minutes tops. So it's just about having the right mindset for this map. Getting back in the groove. And making good progress. 15 minutes is a long time? Not really. When you're playing for 120 hours, what's another 15 minutes? You watch Mini Minuteman? No, but I know he's pretty big in the archaeological world. Where'd you get your sweater? Honestly, I don't even remember. But you find a lot of these in Norway. These wool sweaters with knitted patterns. There's a very famous pattern called the Marius sweater, which is like basically the stereotypical Norwegian sweater. Same Marius as Marius 89 spelling. And then there are more patterns like that. If you want to look like the most Norwegian man ever, you wear Marius Genser. Marius sweater. Bren reached 695 in 10 minutes, but how many times did he inhale oxygen during that time? Because, like, I've been thinking Bren probably exhales more than I do. So you can't just say that without also giving me accurate data about his oxygen consumption. It's a bit useless. It's a bit useless. Because, like, without knowing the O2 value, the O2 max, I don't know. I don't know what I can do with that. Please come back to me when you've done the study. Ow. Oh, yeah. Now, guys, I'm gonna try to look more at the screen now. I'm looking at a lot of chat. Gonna shift my attention. The attempts have been okay, but let's get a good attempt now. Thank you though, Vlaushi, for the prime. I see that. I appreciate that. But let's clamp. It's the main thing that we want in deep dip. Okay, good. Getting back to 11, getting PB today would be huge. If not, it's okay. It's the first day back with quite an insane, not hangover, but like exhaustion from yesterday. So I know, like, regardless what result we get today, tomorrow's even better. Hopefully the day after that too. Doesn't it feel repetitive to play the same stretch of the map 1,000 times? I mean, a little bit, but it's also like you feel it feels rewarding because at some point this was difficult. But now you know the strategy. And not just the strategy, but you know in each outcome usually what adjustment you have to make to land it. And so it's very satisfying. Like on the spot, I can notice very small differences I need to adjust. And that keeps it fresh. But this would be feeling less repetitive if we could just like erase the first 7 floors already. Because yeah, the first 7 floors are not really that interesting to me anymore. But it's part of the journey. It's part of the map. Had a bad week and didn't follow. How's Deep 2 going? What's PB floor and world record floor? I have a PB at floor 11, about halfway. Although past the hardest jump of it, so promising. World record is at the middle of floor 13. But floor 12, by those who've been there, is said to have been very easy. So reaching 12 is like a soft 13. So that's promising. So really not too far. 13 looks very hard though. You're wrong, Bren hit 14. You are one of these people on the internet that just have no clue what you're talking about. And the more you keep doing this, the more people will dislike you. Especially since you started with "you are wrong." You could say, I think Bren hit 14, but you haven't seen it. He hit 13 mid. I have seen the VOD. Now he hit 1400 meters height, but not the floor itself. Difference. You hit a very high altitude on floor 13 without getting floor 14 for the first part of it. Yeah, height does not mean progression. Like, on the leaderboard, it looks like I've dropped, I think, 1 spot. Maybe I've actually dropped. Yeah, because Lars said, yeah, I have actually dropped. But like, for a while there was this huge tie on 1248. Without that necessarily reflecting who's gotten further. Like, the height you reach could be, like, for example, I am higher up now at the end of floor 3 than I am at the start of floor 4. You see I drop down, it's crazy. But you're getting further into the map. That's kind of how this goes, very up and down. Dragon Yeet, bounce to the top. The thing about the Dragon Yeet here is that this map is so tall that a maximum height Dragon Yeet doesn't even get you to floor 2. Like, the map is just so incredibly tall. Like, you can't even see the stadium roof. The stadium roof is, like, below floor 1. Oh. Good. Good. Crazy how much harder this is in Deep Dip? Yeah. It's a longer map, and the tricks are more difficult, and there are more floors. Pretty insane. Nope. Okay. I don't know why I wanted to try that so badly. Because I knew this could happen. But I just thought, huh, you could actually... Oh, is there... Wait. Okay, good. I thought you can just go with icy tires and then jump. And get rid of icy tires on the way. To save like 5 seconds. Going away from something that works to something new. That's a good save. Only lost me about a minute. Good. This. Slow. Good. Hungover? Not so much hungover as just tired. Like, just an exertion of your body. Like, brain feels okay, but body is tired. I think that icy thing is still possible though, but you gotta send more than I did. Like, you can probably direct send from here. But yeah, no, let's stop. Let's do it the original way, it's fine. Probably just better. Good. Good. PB today? Not yet. Furthest I've gotten today is floor 7. But getting back into it. Not too many stupid falls. More just like once I can understand myself failing from not playing the map in a little while. Getting back into it. Presentia, thank you again for the 1,000 bits. I just saw that. Did you leave a message? Let me check. Sharing positive energy, thank you. Thank you also Yo So for the 16 months. Now, I feel my energy is pretty good. I wanna like break through this like little bit bad pattern and get quite far. Good. Oh. This lands in the pool, right? Oh no, it misses. Okay. Let me use the bathroom real quick, guys, and then we'll continue. I don't know why that failed, but I'll be right back. Okay, we go again. What the soup? Thank you for the 10 months. Vamos. What's my go-to taco? I had a burrito this morning, which was chicken. It was pretty good. But when I make tacos myself, you have to first, understand Norwegian tacos is not like the Mexican ones. We're not trying to claim to be Mexican tacos, we're just claiming to be better. But you usually have meat with spices, cheese. This is my wrap, by the way. I put cucumber, I put corn, I put salad, I put tomato, I put a bit of onion, I put salsa, I put sour cream, and then some flakes of nacho chips crushed. No beans, because beans ruin the tacos. I'm honest, beans and tacos is bad. Beans and tacos, that ruins it. It does, and you can say I'm wrong, but it's already good with meat. It becomes too many things. As a Mexican, I like an apology. Well, it's different. It's different. Different country, different taco. It's like an American pizza versus an Italian. Norwegian tacos are different. And I've had this experience in LA too, where people, for example, in LA are very proud of their tacos. Okay, so I've gone to Taco Bell, I've gone to Chipotle, I've ordered tacos. And then people say, oh, those are not real tacos, because you have to go to these street trucks. That's where you get the best tacos. Try those two. Try those two. Nothing's a real taco. Because even those I found okay. These are good, but I think I make a better taco at home. What's a real taco? I will not let you live the fact that cucumber makes tacos better, but they do. It's a very normal taco topping. Like, I'd say it's one of the most common toppings on tacos in Norway. And it tastes like nothing. It adds texture, but it doesn't ruin flavor. How is cucumber crazy to you guys? Wait, can some Norwegians back me up on this? Agurk på taco? Is that what they're getting hung up on? Bro, you would not believe the abominations I've seen if you think, like, cucumber is wild. Bro, people in Norway, some people, and I'm sorry to say some of them are my friends, put, like, ketchup on their taco. I have seen abhorrent things. The cucumber is not the problem. I have also heard banana on taco. Like, you guys are chasing the wrong culprit. But the great thing about tacos is, like, when you eat tacos with friends in Norway, you just design your own. Like, if the person next to you on the table puts banana on theirs and they're having a great time, and you put ketchup on yours and you're having a great time, then what does it matter? It's not like a pizza where everyone shares the same pizza with the horrible toppings. Like, you just make your own design choices. You know? It's different with a pizza, because if you put banana on the pizza, it affects everyone. But if you yourself put bananas on your own taco, the damage is limited to one person. Ow. Agurk is a must. Yeah, I will not let them shame us for the cucumber on taco. It's perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. Someone asked me if I would complete Deep Dive 2 in one sitting for $1 million as a complete beginning. Would I do it? What are the logistics of this? You will not succeed. They offered you $1 million. There are easier ways for you to make $1 million than to learn Trackmania from the beginning and finishing Deep Dive 2. There are far easier ways. Name 30. Such as... Alright, as someone who hasn't completed this map, let me give you an example. There is a feature on Twitch called Twitch Prime. And with a few simple steps, you can actually make a lot of money this way as a passive income. If you just ask people to use their Twitch Prime on you, and they do so because it's available every month and they support the stream, you can make $1 million very quickly while not completing the map. Look at me, I'm floor 5, and that's 3 primes right there. Count them all up. No, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, you're gonna have... So, the better way to look at it is, for a beginner, you're gonna first have to spend 10,000 hours getting good at the game. And then you'll have a proper chance, probably. Or at least, like, 4,000 or 5,000 hours. I just don't see it happening in less. So then you can say, okay, well, how much can you get done with 4,000 hours? Probably a lot. There's just no way it's beneficial, that equation. Maybe it is, if you had a guarantee, but you don't. If you just had a guarantee you sit for 4,000 hours and you win, okay, cool, but it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. $12,000 hours is still 83 euro an hour. Please give me that. I mean, that's not bad, but how do you know it's gonna take 12,000? I guess it's like if your friend is serious about this, I guess it's possible to make it worthwhile more than a regular job. But 12,000 hours, that's like 5 years of playing. If you play all the time. It's an interesting question. I don't know. I would think it's not worth it. Like, if someone put up a similar difficulty challenge for me in a different game that I'd never... Okay. Actually, so rare, though. Never played before. I don't think I'd take it. I'd get a regular job. Does club access go on sale sometimes? I don't know. Because I usually just buy the 3-year one, and then I just have it. Because, like, hours is one thing, but there's also ability and intuition, understanding, talent, precision. Like, there's a lot of factors that just the 10,000 hours thing doesn't get at. Like, I could practice physics for 10,000 hours and still not become an Einstein. I could play chess for 10,000 hours and still not become a grandmaster, you know? Like, just the hours is almost not enough. It's not a guarantee. Oh, 200. First time I've ever seen 200 speed on that jump. Tell that's Tyler 1. He is very far from a Grandmaster. And I do not think he will become a Grandmaster. He's becoming good, but not a Grandmaster. It's a very different level still. Like, there's people that dedicate their entire lives to chess and max out at around like 2400 ELO, not chess.com. And that's when you really hit a wall of incremental returns, like diminishing returns, where it's like, what do you even do to improve? If you think, and like, I'd say around 2018, 2019, I had far less hours in the game than I do now. But from that point and to now, I haven't gotten much better. Because there's just so few things left to improve on. There have been new things added that I've gotten good at, like ice. But most of my PBs that I set back then, if I try to beat them now, I'd struggle. Like, I was good back then too. If Magnus Carlsen played against himself from 2014, you probably wouldn't like beat him by much. Like, you hit a point where you already are good. And then there's not much to improve. Because you'd think knowledge goes like just in a straight line upwards. The more you only get better and better and better. But at some point it gets really tricky to improve. I have to hold break because of that. Oh my. Okay. Slow. Okay, good. How do you get your hair to be so full of volume? I use something called... Oh, heck. Oh, this is silly. Okay, last comment I'll answer to, and then I'll actually turn off chat, guys. I use something called volume powder. So you put it in your hair, and then your hair can do, like, wild things. You can get any. I've tried many. Like, you cannot get the wrong one. Volume powder is volume powder. Just get something, put it in your hair after you shower, ruffle it up, and you're good to go. Get the zoomer haircut. Does the hair need to be dry? God, no answer. No answer until floor 9, okay? Gotta put a limit somewhere. Else, how are we getting up there? Okay. No answers till floor 9. This is to try to get myself to focus more. So appreciate less questions, more Joels, spinning fish, maybe a cat emote that you like Plink. Just, I don't know, honestly, just spam the chat. Make it unreadable, and then I can't read it. Truly the strat. YouTube chat, you're okay? I usually don't read YouTube chat anyways. Sorry. I'm working on it, okay? Right now I'm trying to level up my deep dip game, and then I'll level up my streamer game. It's a bit of an L. It's a bit of an L, I'm sorry. Oh, but like that... Okay. That pillar is not plastic. The pillar is made of regular platform. And yet you somehow at times get this insane plastic bounce off of it. It's like so low percent. Good. Are you gonna get some good runs going? We are. I gotta be patient with myself, and you guys gotta be a bit patient with me. Yeah, I'm trying my best right now. Good. Oh my. Okay. Ooh. Okay, no plastic bounce this time, thank you. Yeah. Weird how that happens. Now we're fine. Here. 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 Floor 12 reached. It's been reached by others. So far by Bren, Hazard, and Lars. Elcon and myself still on floor 11 PB, I think. But hoping to reach it this stream. Yeah. Good. Okay. Good. Thank you, Bent Straw, for the prime, by the way. Appreciate it. Gotta see how far we can get now with full focus, guys. My god. So typical. Oh, there's a booster there, but I'm missing it. Or? Okay, fine. Oof, okay. Clip it, lol. I want to tell you how annoying that is. but go on. Just get it over with. People go like, wow, you always fall when you talk about falling and being consistent. It's crazy. It's like you're jinxing yourself. And that's all we talk about the entire stream. Like, I will talk about, I'm feeling great when I'm driving my PB run. You'll hear me say it. And I'll say it when I fall too, and then one of them gets clipped, but not the other. I don't believe in jinxing. I don't believe in jinxing. Not a believer. It's just pattern recognition brain thinking it sees a pattern where there isn't one. Reptile brain seeing pattern. But the run lives. Good. Oh. It's 100 weeks on that felt slow. Okay. See what we can do with this. Okay, that was the best potential save. Alright. Not just not answering, but also got a close chat here. Focus up. Go again. +1. Let's drive. SMH. Just gotta stop making these dumb mistakes. That's what we all want. Less dumb mistakes, we go further. Okay. Good. We'll just drive around. Drive up all the obstacles. One jump at a time and then, oh, hopefully PB. Yep. Good. Also good. Oh. Okay, ugh. Nasty. Just gotta get to the flow. Which I'm feeling pretty good about right now. Good. Nice. Right back here, let's not mess this up now. Way, sub 7, floor 5. It's the fastest I've been here. So that is at least something. Driving faster than ever. Up to here in 120 hours. Not bad, not bad. No, and then this again. Yeah, I don't know how to stop that. Let's do it again. Painful learning experience if I fall. Okay. Yeah, just losing the no slide and then you slide and then, yeah. Then you end up sliding down. Which means this is probably not the fastest 4.6 I've ever had, but it's still really quick. Still a very fun run. Drive. Yeah. 912. 4.6. Getting back up on this. Could have continued direct, but there's a chance that wheel clips or loses speed and then it's awkward. No, come on. I already saw I was gonna fail because I got a slowdown when I flipped off the edge. Similar to what you can get on floor 2, LeBron James jump. was able to recover it though. It's the game thinking you crash into the edge when you try to flip off of it, and then you gotta slow down. Quite rare. Okay. When do I ever? Oh, when do I ever? Okay. Pause for a second. Yeah, it's that one, okay. And it's probably safer to go to this. So that. Good. Then up here. Oh, again? Okay. Floor 3 is getting a little boring to drive for me. Especially when I turn off chat and I have like no input. But that mistake on floor 6 there, it's just very weird. I released on the last jump to land. Every time I talk in this part, I fall. That is a pattern. Every time I talk on that exact part, I fall. That is a fall out of boredom. But yeah, floor 6 I released on that jump up. I'm so bored on the wet plastic that I drive too fast, and that exact fall, I've had a lot of times. Had that one a lot of times. It's all boredom. Like floor 1 is interesting. It's mechanically interesting. Floor 3 is very slow. Like floor 3 feels like you're playing Yumi in League of Legends and you just spam one ability. Like, but even worse because you're kind of just AFK driving at 30 speed. Like, it's too boring. I zone out. But the rest of this has good flow. Okay. We go again, friends. I'm gonna stop the car when I take a drink, dude. That is not a good idea. Okay. 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 Good. I just want to have a run now where I just remember everything, stay sharp, and do all the tricks to reach like floor 9, floor 10. Just get back in the groove of things. No, okay. Oh, okay. I realized mid-jump it wasn't gonna hit the fence, and I released it the fence. Then it worked. Good. Try to stay awake, simulator. Deep dip 2, floor 3. Good. Now literally the speed limit up this hill should be 30. They should cap my speed at 30. 39, that's too fast. But it works. Very safe, exactly what I want to do there. Now these two are not important. I go a bit slow here on purpose to get this uphill slide better. And then 80 speed here or so. Wait for icy tires, bottom right, can go now. Be 0 by the time I bug slide. A few bug slide taps to get a wider line and making sure I don't hit the red block over there. Pick the dirt, go back for speed, straighten out, 2 gear ups, and then floor 4 begins. And it's funny how like small things have gotten better too in the run, like instead of going all the way up for speed, like this is enough. This jump really just requires good aim, not much speed. Here you want to have second gear before you jump. And then either second or third on that one is fine. This one, wide. And that is fine. Around the pillar. Small release to get this full wall into high speed on the corner over here. Into second gear, that makes this uphill a lot faster, and then this, and then jump out early. Maybe a bit too early here, but it's okay. I mean, this has to be enough. I'm sorry, but yeah. Speed shot. I've always wanted to do that one direct. Even though there is no point, it's just, yeah. That looked possible. Okay. Back up. Go. Jump at the light. I bug slide here. Carry decent speed and you make it up to this. Then double turn around onto this wall. Aim for this corner. Not too fast up this, and you make this. This jump. Aha. Okay, realizing something new about that jump. Which is that if you air brake late, you tend to get less weird landings. My brain thought it was early air brake. That's good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a little bit slow in the start, but really good for 3 and 4 and 5. There we go. Okay, now no slowdown. Yeah. Yeah, the slowdown I had earlier there was really unfortunate. It shouldn't happen. Okay, good. Good. Oh, okay. Okay, so we just got cursed by the demon. Okay. Oh, that is annoying. That's not. Okay. Thank you also, Lockett, for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, Renka, for the 58 months. And Grandma Mildred, thank you so much for the prime. Nah. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. How does that not bounce? Alright. Change of pace. Go, go. Devi and Neon, thank you as well. Hmm. Alright. Like today will be a D-Rust stream. Just get back into the groove of things. My expectations are not like getting to floor 13. It's not. It's just like getting back into a good feeling about playing the map. And so far it's been like decent, but there are these moments where I'm just like, whoa, getting overwhelmed by something. And I think that's something that like more rest will fix. Like sleeping and waking up tomorrow. But I also know, like, I know based on my driving already that I have what it takes to PB today. And it's not too hard. Because I'm playing well. Although there's weird falls, I'm otherwise playing really well. But there are these mistakes I would never make. Like, I see them for the first time. And so that's somewhat a good thing. If you keep failing the same way as you have before, it means you're doing something wrong. If you fail in a completely new way, it's like, okay. Either I have changed my line, or I have just gained new knowledge. Be more consistent. Or just made a small blunder that's easily fixable. Like, sometimes you just make a mistake. Like, oh, thought I had to back out of this jump, and then I realized too late, and I couldn't slow down. Like, that's just a mistake. There's no fix for that. It's just, oh, it happens. That's the difference to like taking a fundamentally wrong line on a jump and failing because of that. If your fundamentals are good and you make a mistake, that's different. It's not a problem. Good. Hey, fastest ever floor 3. For me personally, I don't know what others have, but that's my fastest one. I think people who do the different line on floor 2 have a better one, but that's fast. There's a line on floor 2 I don't do, which saves 5 seconds-ish. But just not used to it. And this works really well too, so. Okay, 30. Just sub 30 speed here. You don't slide. Almost. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to change song. The current song is this song, but looping 1 hour. Thank you, YouTube autoplay. I mean, it's a good song, but like, this is only the second loop. We're gonna have to change that. But I know we're making progress each day. Even though we fall a lot, even though we make mistakes, closer every day. Just gotta put your pride on the shelf. Learn from each fall. See the learning in each mistake you make and get better. It is very easy when playing this map to want to get like defensive. Someone will say like, so bad when you fall. And you want to be like, well actually I wasn't so bad because of blah 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 blah. There's no need. If you know what went wrong, then you can fix it in the future. And that's with every fall. Like, ideally, I should have had several runs past floor 9, floor 10, floor 11 so far this session, and we haven't. That's okay. I feel like I know why these faults are happening. And so I can fix them. Prevent them from happening again. Well, that almost doesn't make it. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. Okay. It's still pretty fast. Okay. Okay, loop number 4. I will change the song, guys. I just gotta keep the flow going here. All this usually works better when I just do it in one go, because that's what my muscle memory is. Change the song soon. Okay, and then... Yeah, here I don't know what I was thinking. Walk. Good. Oh no. Please, please, please hold it. Yeah, okay. Looks good. Bit close. The landing is a landing. Oh dear, bro. Ooh. Hello. Okay, wait. Oh, it's so rare. It's so rare. That climbs with 30 speed is insane. Okay. Like, that should never climb the wall. That should never climb the wall. It's never happened. It's the first time. The fact the wheels climb the wall there is so crazy to me. It just doesn't happen at less than 40 speed. And if it does, it's like, what? I think I was at 20 or 30. Just completely surprising, because I didn't know it could happen. We go again. We go again. It's not a fall that will ever happen on this map again. Like, driving two wheels on a rail is incredibly safe. It shouldn't happen. Robo, thank you for the 2-year resub, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, it doesn't happen. But I don't need to explain it. Like, this is what I feel sometimes, like, wow. That probably looked so silly, I need to explain it. That one, I just don't. Like, you can drive like this, you can steer left, and it shouldn't climb at low speed. And if it does, you should be able to react to it, but this one had, like, I don't know. No explanation needed, it will not happen again. I can just drive. Don't need to explain myself. Just go. Just go back there. The song is still playing. Okay, wait, we gotta intervene here in a second. And also, Epidi, thank you for gifting 5 subs, I see that. I have chat and everything closed right now. It's my first session back after the 17th of May. Yesterday I went out with Janik and friends. And we we started drinking beers at 8 in the morning and we went home at midnight. It was about 16 hours of drinking. And then I woke up this morning and I didn't do the morning stream, which I'm happy I didn't. But I also didn't feel too hungover, just exhausted. And so I haven't played the map in about 40 hours. But it's starting to feel pretty good again. And that, I mean, that run that we had just now should have definitely gone to 9. Or 8 is pretty solved. It's literally just such a weird mistake to make. But we'll do it over again. Okay. That's perfect. Okay, 30 speed max. It's so boring, but just 30 speed. It's so boring, but you can do it. 1 extra second. Also, Dank Meme Fair, thank you so much. For your 14-month prime, appreciate it. Okay. And the Vamo. Almost out of the mud. To me right now, the mud is like, honestly, the first 6 floors. Maybe to the 7th floor too. Once you get past that, the map gets more fun. These first floors though, it's just autopilot while I talk about something, distract my brain, and get back up there. It's all just a sequence. It becomes like the people who memorize digits of pi. Like you memorize several hundred. You got each part of this map memorized as well, and it's just like typing in the number. Slow down, very rare. Maybe 1 in 20 to get that one. Oh, and then no acceleration boost? Oh, okay. Yeah, first give me the acceleration penalty and then not the acceleration boost. Okay. Yeah. Very rare. Okay. A lot of okays. I'll change the song after it's done this loop, by the way. Last loop of the song. let's change it. Yeah. Wait. Okay. I want to listen to. Is it this song? No. This one's beautiful. Wait. Ah, this song. New bow, thank you. 2 months. Just gotta remain resolute, everybody. It's a good word. Remain resolute. That should be my mentality. Problems, obstacles, failures. We can overcome it all. Remain resolute. Gotta be a resolute gamer. Ay, okay. Restate, resolute. Okay. Oh, the song is called Resolute. Listen to this. I remember that word, and I think it's because this artist has the song, which is Resolute. It's a beautiful song. And if we don't do good today, we compensate tomorrow. Huge session tomorrow if I do badly today. But I want to get to floor 11 today. It's good for mental. Get back there. Like, I might start putting in more hours if we don't make more progress. And throwing more hours at it isn't gonna solve the problem by itself. But if I do that while still getting enough sleep, still eating well, handing over some content duties to people I work with, then I'll have more time. Like, I play 10 hours a day, I can probably do 12, 13 some days. Without it being too different. In exhaustion. And also compensating in a way of like more focused streams. Because just playing is not that exhausting. If I can find the flow with that. Just playing is fine. But what I've really had to contend with this deep tip is finding the balance between playing and entertaining, I think. Like, I talked to a friend yesterday at the first party we were at, and we were talking to others about going to a different party. So we're like, yeah, we'll be over there soon, we're just doing some drinking games and everything. Let's say we're leaving in like 10-15 minutes, right? And then we had a great time, we just chilled. And talked, and time flew by, and all of a sudden I'm getting messages like, where are you guys? It's been 30 minutes, it's been 40 minutes, weren't you arriving? And I am stressing out, because like, we sat like 10-20 minutes, and now we're very late and they're waiting for us. But we had a good time, so it was like, do we just go? Do I call the shots? Do I just... People are having great conversations, people are drinking, having fun. Did I say, guys, let's go to this other party now? And then my friend told me, like, yo, chill down, stress down. And what he told me was, I think you worry too much about disappointing people. But you're fine. It's the 17th of May, people understand. But it doesn't just apply to the 17th of May. I think in general I do worry about disappointing people and my own expectations. And so back to what I started saying, I think finding the balance of content plus focus has been this balance of like trying to disappoint the fewest possible people. But it's also looking at it through the wrong lens. It's looking at away from like minimizing losses versus looking at maximizing profit, if you think about a business. Profit being meters climbed in this map. Like, my goal should be to get to the top. That's my goal. That's what I went in with. And if that requires being less entertaining, then that is required. That's not like optional, that is required of me. And if I realize that, and if I just accept that, like I just can't change that, then I think I stress less. I think I'm just more relaxed. More resolute. What a word. So let's be resolute gamers. Speech over. Let's be resolute gamers is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Perfectly fine. That's fine. I don't understand how this music can keep ascending. It feels like it's ascended 8 times, but there's always like a higher note it can hit. The hell? What a phenomenon. It's like that note that just sounds like it gets like higher and higher. Like this optical audible illusion. Not sponsored. Aha, you can just slow down a little bit. Hoppa. Good. And good. And good. Okay. 239 with that line is weird. That works for me. Definitely getting better now. The runs warmed up a bit on the map again, and it's feeling good. Another quick run up here. Okay, opa. Great. Solid. I thought I got the slowdown again. Good avoidance. Good. I didn't see it. Didn't see it landing without bugging there. It's very, very risky to go for. You land on the edge. Okay, quack. And now I'm actually going to listen to the same Resolute song. Once more. Let's go. Okay. okay. Here. So that is fine. $30 is fine. Mm-hmm. A bit more to the right here. Is that too much? Yeah, but okay. That's annoying. I missed this a few times today, going too much on the left, so I wanted to change my aim. We might get lucky with this fall. It's gonna fall. It could flick me back into the map somewhere, but it's a little unlikely. If goes off... Oh, we hit the wall. This is not going off. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now, let's restart. But that wasn't that bad. Just changing my aim a bit. And usually, even if you miss that, it lands somewhere. It's just dead turtle angle. Which happens. But we stay resolute gamers. Focused on progress, not on the mistakes. Don't focus on the disappointments, we focus on the wins here and there. Oh, and I think in general, just aiming better there is fine. Like trying to aim better and losing a run to it, I don't mind. I do not mind. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think I'll do one more proper run today. And then if it ain't it, it ain't it. But tomorrow I want to do a big day. Like tonight, we're just getting back into it. Tomorrow I want to do a big day. Like maybe 12 hours. I'll see, but we rise and grind. We do the morning stream. Small afternoon break. Make food. Go back. Tomorrow I want to get floor 12. Almost no matter what. If it's not today. And you can't usually force these things, but you can give yourself the environment you need to make it happen. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Alright, stupidity. 11.99, one more. One more. Okay. Janik is still here and he's traveling back tomorrow, so I do want to hang out a bit more with him after stream, which is why if we don't get that far, I'm gonna end a bit earlier. And then you might see him tomorrow afternoon maybe. Maybe we'll stream at the same time. Okay. God, camera 3 is actually horrible. So, I'm trolling a bit now just to like stay sharp, but for most parts, camera 3 is just too bouncy. It's like my entire soul is bouncing. What? Yeah, but like what am I supposed to do? 1200? This backup is the most boring thing known to man. Especially when this bounce doesn't work and you have to do it all over again. And then if you continue here with icy tires, you're screwed, so you gotta wait. B5Y, thank you so much. Thank you also, Mr. Ricardo. Thank you. I'm gone. Ice age 64. Literally just gotta wait. There's nothing else. Just gotta wait. Good. Okay, last actual try. If this just falls, I don't know if I'm feeling it today. If this falls, I'll just call it. Get some sleep, go again tomorrow. That's what I need to do. Hang out a bit with Janik, play some Mario Kart, I don't even know. Just have fun. But I don't want anyone to think like I'm burnt out or not feeling the map or playing worse or whatever. We are gonna beat this thing. It's tiring with people like psychoanalyzing your every move and saying, wow, he's so burnt out, he's so exhausted, he's so down mentally. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. No one's at their peak mental when they're committing for a big product like this. It's exhausting, but I'm doing fine. Just gotta do what I need to do. Beat the map. Ooh. Oh, thought it wouldn't catch. Good. Oh. No, I'm gonna stick to what I said. I wanted to do one more just now. That was like my immediate impression when that fell. But I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna call it here, guys. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna go again tomorrow. It is okay. There's better ways to continue than to force a bad day into a good one. Bad day of progress, but we're getting back to the map. Some stupid falls, but overall better pace. And yeah, I don't think it'll be long until we hit floor 12, floor 13, like the rest. I think it's gonna be okay. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone today. Go watch whoever you want. Go watch Trickmania streamers. Support people on their climbs. I just need to get out of here and go hang out with my friends for a bit. But thank you guys so much for watching, regardless. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, YouTube chat. Thank you, Twitch chat. Tired, Mr. Virtual. Calling it a day. Okay. The stream feels a little bit like a disappointment, but it's not a disappointment. It's not a disappointment. It is a step. A stepping stone on the journey. A step on the staircase. Soon we'll hit the top. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Have a great night. See you soon. See you tomorrow morning. Rise and grind. We're going up early. And we're probably playing for a long time tomorrow. Bye-bye until then.